Hey guys, just want to give a quick demo on a couple things we can do with ChatGPT Plus as far as uh, taking some unstructured data, in particular forum text, forum posts, and compiling this into a quantitative format so that we can do some data visualization. All right, so let's start off with Disney forum thread. The question is, what's your top 4 table service restaurants? And so there's a variety of answers. People sometimes give a list of 4, other times they give a different answer. So if we copy and paste each of these pages into ChatGPT 3.5, we'll ask it to concisely list each poster and their 4 favorites, and we'll kind of give that delimiter there to signify where our copying and pasting started, and so copy and paste in there. And so that's a big long set of text, all the different outcomes. And so chat summarizes it. There's the different posters and their favorites. And so we've got some more to that. I need to copy and paste that out, so I asked it to put it into a code block to copy and paste. So there's our data. And we've got, of course, 2 other pages to the thread. And so if we use those 2 pages of data, do the same, and we have another code block to copy and paste of more the second page of the thread. There's the 3rd page of the thread. Okay, and so we've copied and pasted. We're able to copy and paste that summarized data out. And well, if we go to ChatGPT 4, this has the advanced data analytics feature, and so we kind of set this up, tell it it's a data assistant, give it the context that we're tallying up data from the Disboard thread, the top 4 favorite table service restaurants at Disney World. And well, we're going to paste in bits at a time since we've got those 3 code blocks, and we want to make sure that we're recording that data accurately, so we'll go small bits. And so we're going to build a CSV file, so comma separated variable file, to record the number of votes for each restaurant. And so it looks like GPT understands what we're wanting to do, and I told it, all right, here's first round. And then I just copied and pasted that first code block in. And there it is. All right. Makes our CSV file, and we can download it if we want, but I need to add more data to that. I might download it and check that I did it right. But so there's the second page of the thread, and we start to look into that CSV file. There's some fractional frequencies, and that confused me for a minute, but so I asked about it, and the way chat was actually recording the frequencies is doing a weighted rank choice type of voting, where top vote gets more points than a lower vote, and so that's where the 0.5 comes in. And if the users were giving quarter, or saying restaurant A or restaurant B, then those votes those could be split into even smaller parts. So right, so there's our list of restaurants. We asked it to rank them by frequency. And well, if we take a look at that data, some of these are repeated. Like for example, 22 Ohana. If we go down, and we can see number 44 Ohana also. There's several like that that occur here. Skipper's Canteen at 32. Skipper's or Liberty Tree, that's one that needs to be split at 21, and so on. So I mean, there's some data cleaning that needs to be done here, and you can actually get chat to do quite a bit of this. So we did look for duplicates, did find some, and fix those. And I said, yep, those are duplicates, let's correct them. So did that, had a look again for anything potential. Found some, and I hadn't found Ohana, so I pointed that one out, and it fixed it. Uh, and so when you get your data kind of clean, you can, um, in this case, this is more data cleaning. Notice the OR case there that needed splitting. And so once we finally kind of get all of our data cleaned up and get that CSV file exactly the way we want it, so this is just more combining of duplicates. Quite a long chat to another duplicate to actually get this to come together. So this takes a bit of work, but you can get your a nice kind of summary of your full thread, taking categorical data and turning it into a nice frequency table. So apologize. Let's try to get to the end of this data processing. A little bit more of the fun stuff. And so once we finally get our list, we can request it as a CSV file. There's our downloadable CSV file. And so just to kind of see what that looks like real quick, let's take a look at our CSVs. And well, the one that we downloaded there was it looked like this, and actually would ask it to use this knowledge base and put in the locations as well. So I had it add a column, and so this was the CSV file it came up with, and it put a lot of different locations in there. Some of these were, and so we could try to maybe make a bar graph based on how many all those different locations, but just through my experience, that started to kind of become an issue with so many categories, and so I broke it down to 4 categories. I had the AI do it to resort or Disney Springs or theme park, depending on where these are located. So we've got our CSV, and you could certainly go in here and so for example the Ohana here is missing a location. So add that in. But at any rate, once we get our data arranged the way we want it, whether it's by chat or by hand or a mix of the two, let's go back to let's take a look here. So that's where we did our file, and let's now talk about what we're going to do with that CSV file. So we could clean that up a bit more, and even to make things simpler, we did something just like table service by location to get rid of simplify that location. That might be an easier data set to work with. If you're curious there, we can plot that and have ChatGPT do that. That's kind of what the graph ends up looking like, which is nice. And so there's the 4 different categories.